This live stream is sponsored in part by Tint Wiz. Tint Wiz is a CRM suite designed for window tinters. From acquisition to invoicing and everywhere in between, you can run your business more efficiently and more profitably with Tint Wiz. Available for iOS and Android for download. Also check it out at tintwiz.com. Don't forget your free 30-day trial. Actually, I believe that they're doing free until I think June or something like that. It was like 90 days because of this whole coronavirus thing. So check it out, tintwiz.com. This live stream is also sponsored in part by Dry Shrink Prep. Dry Shrink Prep is the healthy alternative to dryer sheets. For more information, you can go to dryshrinkprep.com for videos on frequently asked questions, and you can also purchase as well. Again, that's dryshrinkprep.com. This live stream is also sponsored in part by Solar Effects Window Films. At Solar Effects Window Films, their goal is simple: make your car look hotter while keeping your interior cooler. Their automotive window films are manufactured with the most advanced technologies available, which allow them to deliver a broad range of products to meet your needs. From varying depths of warranty coverage and a selection of quality films to choose from, Solar Effects is confident they have the film you need to succeed. Check out solareffectswindowfilms.com to find out why they're the fastest growing film company in the US. Ooh. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream here. This time we're not joined by Matt tonight. I'll be honest with you, a lot of things have gone changed so much from last week. So I kind of just wanted to go over what's changed, what's going on in my life, what we're doing, what the channel's doing, number of different things. So don't get me wrong, I did love getting Matt on here and chatting it up with him. So I'm sure we'll get him back on board here. And this isn't a part anything of the start a business starting a window tinting business series. Again, this is just to kind of touch base on where I'm at, do some Q&A, and kind of reach out to you guys. Big shout out to our sponsors here right at the very beginning, just launching it off here. I think that's just a good way to just knock out the sponsorships and get them in, get them off, get them out, and have a good time and move on, and let's get the show rolling here. Also, I did forget to mention that super chats are active, so if you guys are so inclined, you guys can super chat. All proceeds go help support the channel, much appreciated, of course. I did recently update my software, and for some reason I'm not seeing any of the notifications, and I didn't realize that it's doing that until I had already launched. So there's nothing really I can do here, so it is what it is. I'll try to figure it out here. So let me see, I'm gonna actually switch it over to the other thing right here. Here we go. Yes, window tinting life, what's going on, baby? What's going on? Edub West, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Welcome, 1,000 welcomes. Yeah, it has been a crazy week. So last week I was talking with Matt, and we were just talking about how things have, how this whole situation is affecting our work lives, and it's crazy. So I come into work on Friday last week, first thing in the morning. The boss lady, and keep in mind, this is like 24 hours or 48 hours after Governor DeSantis of Florida declared a stay-at-home order, and I just get hit with the whole we're shutting the shop down for 30 days, and I'm like, oh shit. that's not good for me. Not good at all, and just starting off the Sun Solutions tinting and whatnot, and getting a van and getting things prepped for that. I got all this stuff ramped up, and then we're the worst financial crisis since 2008. So that's fun. That's fun. But you know what? It actually became, it was more of a blessing in disguise, to be honest, because let me see here. Hold on. It actually turned out that because I have the van, I was able, the shop and I kind of came to the agreement that I would be basically servicing all our customers mobily. So I was able to go ahead. I mean, I got all kinds of film. Let me see if I can get a picture of this up here. And let me see here. Let me see if I can. So that's the back of my van right now. There's my air compressor. That's a 40-inch plotter. There is, I don't know how much film back here. And right back there, right there, that's a full desktop computer that I've shoved back in there. And there's a mouse that I'm working on here. Let's see here. There's a side view right here. Look at this. 9 plus another 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 boxes of film back here. And just carrying everything that we have available. And then not including my toolbox right here. And we're rolling with a steamer here, a Jiffy steamer here. So we're going to doing some pre and post sanitizing with steam here. I figured that was one of the better ways versus just kind of just using alcohol, because I was really, I was just afraid that what could happen using alcohol on surfaces here on the car. I don't want any problems with fading or anything else like that. So so that's where we're at right now. And we're just taking it day by day. I started advertising for the shop about 2 weeks ago. And when I first started, like, it went, we're the last week that the shop was open, physically open, we were running, 2 or 3 cars in a day at a time, when it was like the week before we were goose egging almost every day. So we've done some really good stuff with off the advertising. Let me see if I can. I don't want to show you because it's like, it's not my business. I mean, it's not my company, so I don't think I can show you that stuff. But let's just see if I can pull some numbers here. So this ad has been running on Facebook advertising for the last 15 days, so the past 2 weeks. And I decided to do a video. I did like a quick b-roll montage of an installation of a side window, just so in passing people can it catches people's eye, and then it looks like, oh, people want to see, what is this, there's no words. If you click on the video, there's some supporting music, some background music, but that's pretty much it. There's no one talking or anything, right? And here is the demographic. Where's the demographics? We did a 14-mile radius of the shop, and I did basically the top 50% income earners in the area. So like top 50, top 40, top 30, top 20, top 10, top 5. So basically, I think the top 50% are making north of $50,000 or $60,000 a year. And so that's the clientele we're shooting for. In the 15 days, we gave ourselves a $750 budget for the month. So we're about halfway done right now. And we have reached over 18,000 people. We've had almost 14,000 engagements. And our cost per messaging conversion is down to $3.97, excuse me. So what that is how much does it cost us to generate one message, right? And messages started from this advertising. 85 different messages have come from this advertising. I did adjust it a little bit because I noticed like the 25 to 54 age range was the real big peaks, not really peaking at the 18 to 24 range, and not really peaking or showing any substantial numbers in the 55 and up range. So I actually adjusted the advertising to stay within 25 to 54 years of age. And that's where we were getting a lot more of the interactions and such. So that's what it's looking like right now. I'll be honest with you, I think we've done really well. The message here is that like the advertising that we did was supposed to push for a message on Facebook, right? And I set up the amount of messages that were going through were unbelievable, right? So I did set up like 3 or 4 like FAQs, like frequently asked questions, with automated responses, so that people aren't waiting, but I'm not answering the same question. How much is your services? How much do you offer? What services do you offer? Like those, I don't have to answer those things the same every single time. I just have a quick rebuttal, and then a phone number here for more specific information, because I really do want to just get them on the phone, truth be told. And the ad itself is prompts them, call today to book your appointment, and we have the phone number to the shop. So I think so far it's done really, really well. I think we've done really, really well. We're hitting It says between 1,800 and 5,000 people per day. Yeah, it's pretty good. Over 18,000 people reached. You know, on average, it's not that high. Not that high, nowhere near that high. So I would say those are some pretty good things. Those are we're moving in the right direction. And we are gonna, even though all this craziness is going on, we are gonna continue to build the Sun Solutions tinting brand. I'm just trying to use my time more efficiently and more, in a better source here. So like, here's a good example here. I've been doing today. I had a little downtime. I was trying to, watch the Facebook advertising, things of that nature as well. But I was shooting some commercials for the Sun Solutions brand. Just some basic stuff. What I was doing here, I want to put it on the Facebook, not on the Facebook, on the website itself. I want them to be able to go through the website and see some videos, just because people like to watch videos. It's easier to watch videos than to read and stuff like that, and people are lazy. So I want to kind of make it as easy as possible. I want them to be able to have all the information, or they can access all the information here. What's the cost? What's the difference between the films? What services do you have to offer? And everything. And then that way, when they're ready to contact me, they're pretty well knowledged in regards to what I have to offer them. And we're just kind of moving right along here. Helmy, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Jason, hey, you still working mobile? I was considering that. Yep, I'm still working mobile. Actually, I'm full-time mobile now, because I'm doing it for the shop that I work for now. And then I'm gonna be shooting to get the first Facebook target marketing out for Sun Solutions tinting probably this week. Yeah, most likely this week. And then I'm going to go ahead and see, because I'm still pushing. I still have Sundays off. So I still want to be able to push doing my own work on Sundays as well. If anything, it's just going to help put a little more coin in my pocket for the time being. Just because, everything's so unpredictable. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to expand that and just try to cover all my bases, really. Hola, homie. What's going on, day and night window tinting? What's going on, baby? What's going on? Yeah, Jason, if you were thinking about working mobile, I mean, I enjoy it. I like it. Here's the thing, though, too. So let's take a look at this real quickly, right? So this is the oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. So this is my van right now, right? This is the new Ford Transit Connect, the one I purchased, right? It is tight. Gosh, it's tight in there. Now, if you were going to be working mobile and you weren't going to run a plotter and you were just going to cut by hand, then one of these vans is perfect, right? But if I knew then, well, it's really not right. So this is the best van that I could afford right now. And I mean, this van, again, because I bought brand new because I wanted to ensure that I didn't have any problems with the van, no engine problems or anything else like that. But this van right here is $28,000, and if I wanted to get like a regular size Transit Connect, just Transit, yeah, just a regular Transit, I think it was like 36. And then if you wanted the high top, you're probably looking at another 18 to 2,000, 38 or something like that. That's way outside my spending range, right? So this is a little tighter if I could afford it. And if you guys can afford it and you're looking to get a van, I would say you don't have to get the high top right away, but at least get the full size van. That way there's definitely a little bit more working room. And if worst case scenario, you can do what I'm doing here. You can throw a chair right here and you can sit down, because you can't stand in a full size van, but you can be comfortable with sitting in a full size van. But I mean, that's my only thing. But I mean, first of all, beggars can't be choosers. I'm not begging, right? But like, this is the van, this is my van, this is what I'm going to keep for the next few years. I mean, I'm going to deal with it and do with it what I need, and then if things skyrocket and I do really well, maybe I'll trade this in, or maybe I'll get another van. But I'm going to take it one step at a time. But it is a little bit less. It's here. Look, here's a picture of this. This was all my solar effects window film in here, right? And this is before I even had a plotter. These are 60-inch rolls. So like I would almost like have no room in here if that were the case. You see that? So yeah, I gotta work some things out a little bit, especially if you're gonna be rolling with a full inventory of film that you're gonna be servicing and using and whatnot. But yeah, it's been crazy, man. It's been really crazy. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everyone's doing okay. I know some people are stuck at home. I know some people are still working. Edub said, can you tow a trailer with that van? I can tow a trailer with the van. This particular van does not have a trailer hitch. And I never anticipated or planned on towing a trailer, just because that's what the van is for. So I guess you can roll with a trailer if you want to add a small trailer behind it. I just don't have the room. I had to get an extra garage just to house the Transit Connect. So like I wouldn't have a place to put the extra trailer. So that's pretty much it, you know. Let me see here. I got Jason says, I work at a home garage but don't really want people coming to the house right now. I have an enclosed trailer almost ready to go. Oh, there you go, baby. There you go. Oh, that's my boy from Martin from Alligator Tinting. Like he's got a truck and a trailer. He's rocking it out. So it can be done. It can be done. So, and I get you, you know, some people don't want people to be coming over to their house. I wouldn't want people. That's why I don't. I'm comfortable because those garages are disconnected and not connected to my house. Like I live in an apartment complex, so my garage is not connected to my house, right? But if I had a house, just because I have 2 young kids, I have a stay-at-home old lady, like I wouldn't want people to know where I live, just because I'm very protective, and I don't want to go to jail for like killing someone. So but you know, to each their own. Matt's doing it and he seems like he's doing just fine. So to each their own, baby. To each their own. Day night window tinting. What's your mindset coming into the new business with the economy crashing and people scared to spend? And if contact, and contact, not if contact. Okay. My mindset with going into the business with the economy crashing is, here's the thing. It's like right now in my head, I can't take anything back. You know, logos are made, websites are set, phones have been purchased, vans have been purchased. We're getting the van wrapped very soon. In my opinion, it's like I'm already on the roller coaster. And when I started going up the big climb before the big first drop, right? None of this stuff ever happened. Everything crashing, everything going crazy happened. Like by the time I hit the top, the apex, right before the big first drop, boop, that's when all shit hit the fan, right? So in my mind, I'm already pot committed. It is what it is. I'm there. I'm on the ride. Let's move forward. Let's see what we can do. And let's keep going forward. Here's the thing. So with the overhead on the business, you know, like right now, mobily, there's not a massive amount of overhead, right? I have $5.25 a month for the van. There's another 110 for the phone. The website's paid for like a year or so, but I paid like 160, so it's like $15 a month or something like that, right? All in all, it comes out to like, I gotta pay for 120 for the garage. I have to pay another 95 for insurance for the van, just in case I roll it or crash it or do anything like that, because you have to have insurance with a van. So right now with the overhead, I'm right around like $850 a month to do that, right? So to generate $850 a month just to break even, because I'm not pot committed, but I don't rely on the income that comes from Sun Solutions just yet, because I'm still building it. I still have my main job, and we'll talk about that in a second. So to generate $850 a month really isn't that much. The lowest option I have is $200 for a car. So that would be 1 car a week for 4 cars a month, and that's paid for. I have I have income to be able to cover that though. Worst case scenario, if I have no cars coming in, I still have the income to cover the overhead temporarily until the business picks up. I probably wouldn't have done that if I didn't have the income to be able to cover, because if I didn't have the money to cover, what am I going to do? How am I going to make this van payment? How am I going to make this phone payment? How am I going to make that? You know what I mean? I mean, it kind of lights a fire in some people's asses, and then it terrifies some other people. They're like, holy shit, everything's crumbling. What do I, you know what I mean? So, my mindset again is with mobile, it's I'm working with anyone that has a garage. I'm trying to shoot for higher end clientele, again 50% or higher in the income bracket within my area. I'm spreading a wide net. I'm going an hour from my location, so an hour north to an hour east to an hour south. That's a lot of people to cover. And no contact, and contact or no contact, I'd rather not have contact for my safety, but also for the clients, right? So I am offering contactless everything, right? FaceTime or Facebook face-to-face, like video chatting for consultations, letting people what I have to offer, who am I, what we can do, things of that nature. I'm taking steamers and I'm cleaning and disinfecting prior to the job and after the job so that they feel comfortable. I'm also offering contactless payments. I have a card reader that you can just tap it if you want, or I can send them an invoice over the phone or online, and they can pay it that way as well. So there's a number of different options available that I'm trying to keep people safe and also myself safe as well. So that's how I'm trying to tackle it. Daniel Rennie says, what's up, baby? What's up? Subsense. Yeah. And that's not bad. 4 cars a month. That's not bad just to break even. Now here's the trick. Here's the caveat, right? Like the business has to, I don't expect people to take care of me for nothing, right? And the shop I work for, they're great people, but just like anyone else, if times are tough, or if the money isn't coming in, or the money isn't justified, or if we're not even breaking even, or if we're working at a loss, I mean, how much rope do I have until that noose is pulled? You know what I'm saying? So I am working my tail off trying to make sure, I'm running the advertising for the shop, for auto, so that we still keep messages coming in and new leads coming in, fresh leads coming in. I'm answering calls, I'm talking to people, I'm texting people, and it's almost like a 24-hour gig, right? Like 9 to 5, that's my hours technically, Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday. But I'm answering these phones all night long, 9:30, 11, 6 in the morning, it doesn't matter. Because I need to show, the people I work for that, that I'm doing my due diligence and doing right by them, because they're doing right by me by keeping me on the take and being able to take this opportunity to go mobile with them. But on the other hand too, my mindset as well is that I'm gonna have to do this anyways, right? Whether I'm with Advanced Film Solutions, or if let's just say I'm running my own business at Sun Solutions, I'd have to do that anyways. There's no set on off times, until I'm established, until I have clientele, unless I know that I'm set, which you're never set, right? You got to sit there and you got to grind all day, all night. And that's part of owning a business. So I see this as like practice for myself and being able to, how do I run this business as efficiently and as profitably as possible? And I'm going to do that working through Advanced Film Solutions. I'm working through the company that I work with, and I'm treating my position as an owner because I want this to succeed. Not only that, but I'm going to work out all the kinks and all the flaws. I'm going to figure out what's working, what's not working, so that when I am ready to do my own thing through Sun Solutions, I'm already ready. I have the experience and I know what I'm going to do. So, I mean, there's things I'm learning all the time. My van has Wi-Fi capabilities, right? I found out so I'm using PayPal as a merchant services, right? Everyone's comfortable with PayPal, and I have PayPal set up. I feel comfortable with it. I can send invoices, I can do a number of different things. I'm comfortable with them. So I have a PayPal card reader, which is in the van, and it runs off an app off your smartphone. The problem is I was in Podunk out in the cut the other day where I had half a one a bar, and like, what the hell do I do? I couldn't, my app wouldn't open up, it wouldn't connect to the card reader, and I had to manually put the stuff in. It didn't look great, it didn't look professional, it didn't look as smooth as it could. So the van actually has Wi-Fi capabilities, and I was holding off on doing it because I'm like, I don't want to get the Wi-Fi in the van unless I absolutely need it. And then now I found a reason that I need it, so now I activated the Wi-Fi in the van. So hopefully in the future, if I have low cell service, I'll be able to go ahead and turn on the van's Wi-Fi and then be able to jump off that. So we'll see how that goes. Day to Night Window Tinting asks, with you guys on lockdown, your normal is shut down. I guess they are continuing to pay you, but what happens, God forbid, I pray not, but what happens worst case that has to stop on your normal Hobbs side, on your normal job side? Okay, so we are in lockdown, okay, but, and it's weird. There was a thing in St. Pete that a friend of mine, Rick Coslow, he's like the fucking god of PPF, right? And he's now an installer and a trainer and in a bigwig over at 3M now. Great job to him, big props to him. Mr. Coslow, I call him now, Mr. Coslow, not Rick Coslow anymore, Mr. So he gives me a call and he says, because I believe he was in the St. Pete area, and in the same, there was a fax or a text or whatever, an email saying that auto tint was not considered an essential business. But then I hear people say that auto tint is part of auto repair, and it is essential. So our shop, our mindset is that the window tint for auto is under auto repair, but we still shut down. And I think we shut down really primarily because everyone is in a stay-at-home order, right? So people don't want to go out. So I think that they're in their mindset that the shop wasn't going to get enough revenue to even break even. So that's why we are working completely mobily. I am still getting paid from my shop, from Advanced Film, the main job I work with and work for, but I'm not getting paid for free. I am running the advertising, I'm running sales, I'm the one that goes and does the installs. I have to look professional, I dress clean, I'm the one closing the deals, I'm the one paying the running the payment processing, I'm the one that's transferring the proper amount of money from the PayPal account that I set up for the business to transfer into the business bank account. I'm doing pretty much everything. So I'm not just like sitting around and saying thank you very much for paying me. Like, I'm trying to work and show that I'm doing my due diligence in regards to this whole situation. So but yeah, no, and that's the scary part. That's the scary thing. What happens if we do this for a week and I get 3 cars? That, and that's I get paid very well as a window tinter. Let's be real frank here. I get paid very well. I get paid around $1,400 a week, and that's above and beyond the most average. Most tinters get paid about $1,000 a week. So it costs a lot of money to keep me on the take. So I'm more than appreciative, but I need to be able to break even. I need to be able to at least have them break even, so that like they can pay me. It doesn't cost them any money. Maybe they make a little bit of money, but they're just kind of getting by right now, and that's the goal right there. But if I'm doing 3, 4, 5 cars in a week that aren't even breaking even or not covering film costs, covering gas, and covering my expenses or my salary, then how long can they do that? A week? Maybe 2, but before they pull the rug out from under me. And then at that point, can I really blame them? No. So that's why I am revving up Sun Solutions advertising, so that in the event that does happen, I have no choice but to go full send with Sun Solutions. It's not something I'm willing to do or want to do, but it's something I will do if I need to. Daniel Fraser, what's going on, baby? What's going on? Day Night Windows says my Square system takes a card, and as soon as service is back, service is back, it then processes. Copy that. Yeah, this is my first time with merchant services. Like anytime, like I've used PayPal for years in regards to invoicing clients, for whether it be for video consultations, trainings, sponsorship ads. I mean, a number of different things. So I've used PayPal for years, but I've never used it as a point of sale unit, and this is kind of like the first time I'm doing that. So hopefully the Wi-Fi connection will be it, but that's why I chose PayPal. I could probably do it through my banking system through BB&T, who's going to be Truist, but I just haven't set that up yet. And again, like I said, I'm very familiar and I'm comfortable with PayPal. People are comfortable with PayPal and they trust it. You got to go with someone that people trust as well too. Not saying that people don't trust Square, I'm just saying that I am familiar with PayPal. So how or what are you going to do to help make your mobile clients feel safe with you coming in contact with their vehicles? Great point, great question. Like, let's go back, let's refer back to the picture that I had here. Let's show right here. So this was me at a client doing 2 fronts on this Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now I did show up, I did ask, do you have a garage? Yes. Now if you guys are asking, you guys need to work for a garage, in a garage with power, be very clear. Do you have a garage with power that I can park the car in while I install the window film? Be very clear on that part. We asked if he had a garage with power. Yep. And he has a big fucking pool table right in the middle too, and a real pool table too. So that's like a slab of granite that's probably 1,000 pounds. You can't just pick that up and move it. So pretty much I was outside, working outside. But you see this steamer right here? It does take a little bit. This steamer is the big boy $400 Jiffy steamer, right? Now it takes this holds 2 to 3 liters of water, and it takes about 15 minutes to get started. So it is lengthening my time just a bit, but I go ahead and get that started as soon as I get to the job, and I don't touch anything until this steamer starts going, mainly more for my safety. So I'll steam off door handles, interior and exterior door handles, control knobs, locking handles, steering wheels, everything and anything that someone would touch. I'm gonna go ahead and sterilize it with steam, and that's again for my safety. I'm gonna then I'm gonna go ahead and install the window film and do my job, right? And after the fact, I'm gonna clean the windows like I normally do. I'm gonna clean everything. I'm gonna get the stickers on. I'm gonna go ahead and get instructions, and then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the steamer on again, and I'm gonna go ahead and steam everything down once again. Steam, if you guys don't know, water, the boiling point of water is 212 degrees, so that means if you see steam, it's coming, it's disinfecting. So steam kills bacteria on contact. I don't have to sit there for 5 minutes steaming a door handle. I just need to go over it. It doesn't take very long, and it's sanitary. I could use alcohol. I could use disinfectant wipes, but disinfectant wipes are hard to come by right now, and alcohol, I'm just really afraid that I could potentially fade or decolor some of these interiors. So that is what I'm doing. Excuse me here. That's what I'm doing in regards to how am I keeping my clientele feeling safe and confident when I'm working with them. And like I said, also contactless payment systems. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving them the option. They don't have to touch me to make a payment or touch anything I have. Hell, they don't even have to meet me on the day of the install. All I have to do is call them, let them know I'm here, open the garage, have the car in the garage with the keys next to it. Let me go ahead and get started working. We don't even need to talk. Don't even need to talk. Some new questions here. Day Night Window Tinting says, I'm in a complete scare factor. I have had the best year ever, and now all this scares me. I've put away the uncertainty scares me. Yeah, hell yeah. The uncertainty scares me. I just dropped $28,000 on a van. I'm in the negotiations of transferring from my full-time secure job to my own business. I got 2 young kids. I got an old lady who stays at home, who takes care of them. I know how you feel. I know how you feel firsthand. It's fucking terrifying. But what can you do? What can you do? Here's my mind. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's a lot of people hurting right now, and I don't want to not throw shade, but I don't want to belittle the people that are hurting right now, right? There's a lot of servers, bartenders, people that work at restaurants, people that own restaurants. There's a lot of people that are shutting down businesses and they have no way to make an income. None whatsoever, right? And that's fucking horrible. I mean, we're not even talking about the people that are getting sick and people are fucking dying and shit like that. That's even worse. But I'm just talking about the people that can't make money right now because their primary job is in like hotel hospitality or people that work on the cruise lines or people that are in restaurants, but there's always two sides to a coin, right? There are people that are doing just fine. In fact, there are people that are doing better than they were before. I have I know someone firsthand. It's not like I know someone that knows someone that knows someone. I know someone for a fact is doing better. For a fact. She's working from home, so she hasn't lost her job. She's making the same money she made before. She has 2 kids. The daycare shut down and closed, so she doesn't have to pay for daycare. She's still getting her income from her work. She qualifies for the stimulus package. I think she's on food stamps, so and the food stamps got increased. A number of these things. She's doing way better than she did before this whole thing happened. And there are a number of people that would fall within that category. So while it looks like the world is on fire, not the whole world is burning. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to capitalize. I'm capitalizing on the people that are home, the people that are making better money and more money than they ever made before, the people that didn't have time to sit and drop their car off at a window tint shop for 2 to 3 hours because they're always working, but now they're working from home. They're making the same money, if not more. Let's go ahead and call a shop in. Let's go ahead and get my car tinted because that's what I want and I have the money to do so. That's my mindset right there. That's where I'm at. That's where I have to be. I have to be at that mindset. I have to be there. There's no going back for me. There is no failure is not an option for me. You know what I'm saying? I can't allow myself to think of all the what ifs, because the what ifs will cripple you. What if I don't make enough money? What happens if I can't afford my car payment? What happens if I can't afford food to pay to feed my 2 young kids? Forget me. I'll live on ramen. I'm good. I've done it before. I'm good. Right? Just a number of, it's crippling. I can't do that. So all I can do is focus on the ways that I can succeed and how can I succeed and what can I do to succeed and push forward. Jeff, life is worth more than money. You're absolutely right. But here's the thing. I have the capability of making money, and I'm the only one that supports my family, and I have to support my family. I don't have the luxury of running my own tint shop for the last 10 years, and I have $50,000 or $60,000 saved up in the bank. If that were the case, my feet would be kicked up, and I'd be playing Fortnite a lot, right? But the truth of the matter is that I cannot allow myself to go into financial ruin. And it's not like I'm a preacher, continuing sermons with hundreds of people and I'm putting people at risk. My work parameters are well within the CDC's recommendations in regards to safety. 6 feet away from people, disinfecting, don't touching. I'm not hoarding groups of people, things of that nature. So my work is well within the safety parameters in regards to the CDC. So while some people are going to disagree with me, I don't give a fuck. Sorry. Because I got fucking bills to pay and I got a family to support. So, if I lose a couple subscribers because they think that it's immoral or unethical for me to work at this time of matter, well, I'm sorry. I gotta keep going on. So everyone's entitled to their opinion. So from Tint Wiz earlier, whose rep have contacted them during this pandemic? I don't talk to my reps. I mean, with the exception of Solar Effects, they've definitely touched base with me. I know that they're on shutdown, and they're taking, they're staying at home and doing their thing. all is safe there. And but that's pretty much it. I don't talk to Lumar because it's not my shop over there at Advance. So I'm just trying to catch up on some of these questions, so apologize if it looks like I'm stopping. Daniel Reyna says, that's why I preach to everyone to establish and grow your base. They are keeping me going. That's right. That's right. I don't have, here's another thing. I moved to Florida 3 years ago. I just moved my family to Florida. I don't know anyone here. So it's not like I have a personal network that I can reach out and be like, oh, this, like 100% of my business that I have to build from the ground up has to be from target marketing because I know nobody, so, I mean, I gotta get it while the getting's good, I guess. Let me see. I agree. I'm spending and donating masks to the frontline workers. We've started a group that raised money from locals that are feeding the kids in our schools that don't have food. See, that's amazing too. There's programs, there's people feeding kids, because I didn't realize, because I was going to measure schools because our shop had this huge 240 county security job. No, 240 schools within our county that we're doing security film for. Big job. And I found out they're giving food, and I'm like, why are they giving food? I mean, and whatnot. And come to find out, I didn't know this, but some kids will eat lunch and they won't eat another meal until the next day at lunch at school. I had no clue. There's some kids out there that don't know when they're going to get fed next. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. So it's so nice to know and see that people are trying to do their best with what they have and what they can do to help support the community and stuff. So awesome job to you, Mike, for doing that. That's awesome, man. Lost in the desert for all the reasons should have been dead. He was asked what kept him alive. We must be positive, live each day. That's right, baby. That's right. This is bringing our economy closer and small businesses to work together. Absolutely. And that's the beautiful thing is everyone's trying to work together and figure out a way that we can just get through the times, because I don't think this is gonna last forever. I'm just being positive. This nothing lasts forever, right? We're gonna hopefully have more ups than downs. So I just gotta weather the storm and get through this. And it's not just here's the thing, it's not like I'm going through a bad stretch and my life is falling apart. Everyone is having fucking problems, right? So there's programs that people are doing. You defer payments, mortgage assistance, employee relief. There's a number of different things that people are doing. So that's one thing that I gotta keep in mind. It's just it's not just me, everyone else is going through this as well. Z Customs, what's going on, baby? Welcome to the live stream, baby. Welcome. Daniel Reyna, big shout out, says if you guys run out of tortillas, let me know, I'll send you some. That's right, babe. I love tortillas. Send me some tamales. Ooh. Growing up in LA, that was probably one of the best things. I had a babysitter, I remember when I was younger, 4 maybe 5. Her name was Senora Eva, and she made the best homemade tamales you ever had. And I remember she would make her tamales, and then she'd have a big old bucket, and she'd go in her apartment complex and around the neighborhood and sell tamales door to door. Oh my God, they were so delicious. So good. Nothing in China lasts forever. That's right, baby. Well, this Chinese item is hurting us. Yeah, well. Homemade, baby, from scratch. Wow. Hell's fire. So yeah, why don't we do this? I have because like I said, I'm trying to keep myself busy, just try not to sit around and fucking do nothing here. So I did shoot some videos here. Let me see. And let's get some opinions here. This one's an add-ons. No, let's see. Oh, here's a good one. Heatbox demo. So I did a heatbox demo, and then this is going to showcase the video. So these videos are going to be posted on my website at sunsolutionswindowtint.com. And so these are just gonna be for clients, so they had better a better sense of what's going on. Empanadas, stop it. God, I'm hungry now. Yeah. Mike says shit better be gone by September. We can't miss the 10 off, right? That's to have the most epic. That's probably why, because we're about to fucking shut down Florida with this 10 off. Here, hold on. Hey guys. So let me go over here and go ahead and turn the music off, and let's go ahead and switch over to the, hold on. All right, and share screen here. I'm going to show you guys, this is the heatbox demo video that I did for the company, for Sun Solutions. Let's check it out. Hey guys, Patrick here with Sun Solutions Tinting. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a heatbox demonstration so I can show you the different heat rejections between our good, our better, and our best film options. This is a heatbox, and what this does is it has a heat lamp inside and it mimics heat or solar energy. What I have here is a BTU meter, and this is going to measure solar energy. Now typically the sun will measure 300 on the BTU meter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the BTU meter at 300, and then that's going to be our control. And then from here we're going to go ahead and see our different films and see what kind of heat rejections they have to offer. First up is our good option. This is our color stable dyed film. This is our carbon FX, and the heat rejection is around 41% with an IR rejection of around 1 to 2%. Let's go ahead and see what it does. I brought it down to about 231. And if I bring it back up, you can see it goes right back up to 300. Next up, let's check out our better option. This is our IRFX. This is our first line of ceramic film. This is our most popular film option. Heat rejection is at 58% with an IR rejection at 62%. Let's check and see the BTU meter. And this film is going to meter at 108. So a pretty good amount of heat cut out there. Last but not least is going to be our super ceramic. This is our best film, and this is going to be our FX Plus. This film has a heat rejection of 67% with an IR rejection of 96%, one of the highest in the market. It brings it down to 11. And I'd say that's pretty substantial right there. Again, this demonstration is showing you the different heat rejection properties between our good, better, and best window films, so you know where your money is going towards. Thanks again for your interest in us, and we look forward to hearing from you soon. Boom. Boom. That was the first one. So it looks a little jumpy. I don't know why, but I guess because I'm streaming doing other shit. So the video looks a little jumpy. It's actually really crisp and really smooth. But you kind of get the idea of where we're going with that one. I like the full outfit. Very clean. And see, yeah, that's, and that's what I'm trying to go for here. The way you see me, the way I am. Let me see if I can pull up a picture right here. Here's another picture of me here. So you see here, I have the Sun Solutions Tinting Polo. This is one of my black shirts. I didn't realize that it's a yellow one. That's from Certified Tinter. I meant to hide that, but what can you do? I got the hat here, and let me see here. And if I back it up here, you can see I got some clean khakis going on, tucked in, looking professional. This is it. And again, big shout out to Carrie. She just did an awesome job on this. This is part of the full brand build, hats, banners, t-shirts. I got the business cards. I don't know if I showed you guys the business cards. Ooh, the business cards are nasty, bro. Nasty. So when you're when you're selling window film at $200, $350, or $700, you can't. That's the reason why I bought the van, right? I can't go into a client looking like a trash ball, and I can't be dressed like shit either, So that's the presentation. That's what I want. That's what we're shooting for right there. Oh, you love the sticker holder. If you guys want to know about the sticker holder, that's a toilet paper roll holder. A little secret right there. If you guys get it, for you guys that don't know, let's see here. Hey guys, Patrick here with Sun Solutions. So if we go back to the screen share, what they're talking about here is this right here. So the do not roll down stickers, this is actually my garage that I do tint for if they need to bring it to me. So this right here is just a standard toilet paper roll holder, nothing crazy. And then you screw it in and now you have your whole roll set right there. So that's what they're talking about. I've used that for years. I think it looks good. Hell, I don't know. Wife made homemade In-N-Out style burgers. Oh my god, I love In-N-Out. Hot dogs and fries tonight, man. It was heaven. Oh my Lana, that sounds so good. Sounds so good. Let me show you guys the business cards that came in. They're fucking nasty. And again, this is all part of the brand build I did with Carrie through Iron Duck Designs. If you guys don't know, go ahead and check her out. She's amazing. She's all over the Facebook group, Window Tinting Business on Facebook. So go ahead and check it out. But let me see here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get closer here. You're going to see a box because that's my auto zoom, whatever. Okay. So like there it is right there. Now, like, let me see if I can get it at the right shine. I'm trying to see, the lettering is actually gloss and the back is matte, so that's fucking nasty. And they feel, you know, they're firm, they're premium. And then that's me on the back right there, baby. Hold on, there it is. So very simple, my name, phone number, website. You can contact me through there, blah 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 blah. Now don't y'all go start calling me now, but actually I had one of my followers / one of my friends that I've never actually spoken to him since the tint off last year, and he called me the other day. I'm like, hey, what's up, brother? So that's what I got going on. That's one video. What style is that? I don't know. Carrie, I told Carrie that I wanted something clean and professional, and you know, something not too out there. So clean and professional, that's, you know, and simple, and that's what we were going for. So I don't know if I showed you guys. Did I show you guys the van wrap we're gonna be doing? Nasty. Hold on. Do I have it? Oh, I don't think I sent pictures to myself. No, I didn't send pictures to myself. Nah, I'll show you guys. I'll do a whole thing. It's coming up. Would that be embossed? I have no idea, but we can definitely talk to Carrie. Carrie will definitely tell you what's going on with that. So yeah, I mean, that's one video I edited and did today. I also have add-on options, areas we service, company goals, and film options. So, and like the film options one, it took me like 25 minutes to shoot, and then when I was done editing it, it's only like a 2-minute video. So it's like, it's so funny. So funny. Let's see here. Honest Tint. Oh, what's going on, man? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. I've been watching your videos, Honest Tint. I think you're doing awesome. So you're with Reed over there at Signature Glass, right? Let me know. Slim33 said, did you buy a second phone for the business, or are you still using Google? Google I was using for like live chats and things like that, but I found out if you lose service or you don't have phone signal or Wi-Fi signal, then Google phone might not go through to you. So I did get a second phone, and that's primarily, I mean, you can work off your own phone, but that's primarily for because I know that phone is now dedicated for my business, so that I know when it's ringing, it's business, right? It's time to make money. So that's why I didn't want people to have my personal line, so I want to try to keep it separate. Yeah, and if you guys want to check out the website again, that's sunsolutionswindowtint.com. It's yeah, you guys can go ahead and check out the website, and I'm going to go ahead and update videos with that very shortly, so you guys can kind of see where I'm going with and what I'm doing here. But I'm very transparent on my website. I get prices out. All the prices are out for everything I do. Standard sedans, the large SUVs, two fronts, windshields, add-on pricings, you know. So yeah, so let's go ahead and we've been going on for about an hour. I don't want to take too much time here, so why don't we do like a 2-3 minute warning for those of you guys that are still here. If you guys have any questions, concerns, shout outs, criticisms, let's do it now. And then if not, we're gonna go ahead and shut her down for the evening. What kind of jobs did you do before tint, or was you always tinting? No, I was not always tinting. Actually, this October I'll start my 5th year. I'm in my 4th year of window tinting. So I haven't been tinting very long, nowhere nearly as long as like some of these other cats that are out here. But before this, I owned my own landscaping company that flopped. I worked for Citibank at a call center, which was horrible. I wanted to gouge my eyes out. I worked in mortgage. I worked at like a mortgage firm doing refinancing. That was horrible also. I also worked at a gym for a few years where like I was I was selling memberships, but I was also selling personal training packages and also doing personal training. And before that, I was doing like the serving bit. I'd go out and I'd go, do a night shift and then go out and party all night and stay up until 7 in the morning and then fall asleep, wake up at 2 and do it again. So that was me, baby. That was me. But yeah, I wish I found tinting 10 years ago. I wish I found tinting in college, because I probably would have quit college. There's so much good money. There's so much good money made in window tinting. So what can you do? Z Customs, you're just getting in there, baby. Getting in there like a tick. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? And feel free, if you guys have any questions, concerns, shout outs, feel free to reach out. It's real easy to reach me on the Facebook group Window Tinting Business. Go ahead and check us out, and you can touch base with other tinters, or you can ask me questions if you guys had questions. If you're running your business, if you had any other questions. I have a lot of insight, and I know I haven't been doing this long, but I've helped a lot of people either start their own stuff, maintain their own stuff. I'm not a dummy, you know what I'm saying? So we can all get through it. All get through it. My old lady's about to fucking kill me. I know that. It's only been one day where like I didn't actually go out and tint any cars today, and she's like, you need to find something to fucking do. I'm like, what happens when I own my own shit and I'm running my own shit and I'm not tinting every single day? She's like, oh, well, you're gonna find fucking something. Very nice. Z Customs, nice. I love looking back and being able to reflect on your experiences and able to see how the world evolves for you. Ain't that right, baby? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Gotta go in and get after it, man. Gotta go in and get after it. That's what I liked about window tinting, is that like it was a craft, and I knew it'd be an uphill battle trying to learn and perfect the craft. But the numbers just worked. I was crunching numbers in regards to how much window film costs versus how much window film what people are charging retail costs for window film, and it's just like there's really good profits. You can be running your own business, you can have a 50% profit margin, and that's really good. Really good. You're gonna have to start tinting Matchbox cars to stay busy. What's the site again? The site is sunsolutionswindowtint.com. Let me make sure that that's actually correct. Someone was asking here. Yeah, it's kind of long because the original business name was supposed to be Sun Solutions Window Tinting, but that changed because someone owns the rights to that. So here it is right here, Sun Solutions Tinting here, but the website is sunsolutionswindowtint.com, singular. And this is what the website looks like right now. We have a welcome with a phone number, and then a little bit about us. talking about why to choose us, professional grade window film, mobile unit dedicated providing excellence, blah 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 blah, and then go straight into pricing right here. You know, I'm charging $199 for good, $349 for better, $699 for best. Realistically, I'm not gonna get a lot. It would be phenomenal if I got a lot of this, right? But you know, $350 looks a lot more enticing when you know that there's an option for $700. Now the big swinging players, the guys with money, the whales, they'll get this all day. It doesn't matter if this is $699 or $899. They're gonna pay this no matter what because they want the very best. So but I'm doing the psychology of having 3, right? Because people typically want to go middle of the road, right? They don't want to go the cheapest, but they don't want to go super expensive either, right? And I never knock down. I don't say like, oh, this, I call this my entry level film, and I say it right here. If you're looking for privacy and some heat rejection that is easy on the wallet, this is, you know, and look, I said this is the most cost-effective window film. I'm not shedding on this window film. This is still a great window film. That does come with a premium lifetime warranty. It's great film, you know, and you're looking at 41% heat rejection. So like, you never want to like shit on your worst film. You're like, oh, that's you want to go here because someone might be like, well, I can't afford $350, but you just said that the $199 was not that great either. So like, why the fuck would I do that, right? So you never want to shit on your lowest. And just shine the shit out of your brightest. What you want to do is you want to offer these, because when they don't go for the lowest and they go for the highest, when you're hitting at $350 a pop, that's some good cheddar right there, baby. And my prices do change for minivans and large SUVs like Yukons, like full-size Yukons and such. Also offer ceramic full windshields here, front doors. These are the pricings. Now these might look a little crazy, right? $309, $149 for these pricings, but this is the same dollar. You know, I'm charging the same per square foot if you break it down. So I'm just keeping with that. And then our add-ons here, Sunstrip for $29, express roll down service $39, in-house warranty for $49. Just a couple little add-ons to kind of just tack on to the end of the transaction. So the idea here is that I'll have videos spread throughout here as well, so that people can click on videos and do some video interaction as well. And then when they come down here to the bottom, get in touch, they're going to go ahead and fill out this questionnaire, and this is the lead generation form from Tint Wiz. So once they put all their information here and they go submit it, it actually gets updated and logged in under my Tint Wiz account as a possible lead. So we're working on it. We're getting there, one thing at a time. Does it hurt film storing it in unconditioned space? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so at all. Some people will say that if it's in a hot and unair conditioned or untemperature controlled room, that the heat could warp the film. Some people say that, but I haven't seen any firsthand stuff. Sometimes it feels like the window film wants to roll on its own, but that's with using Lumar because it's rolled backwards. But normal window film is rolled normally with a liner on the outside, so it doesn't roll on you when you're peeling the film. That's one thing with Lumar, is that like it's rolled with the film side out, not the liner side out, on the roll itself, so that when you're like, let's say I'm peeling a window, I'm weeding a window and I'm putting it up and I'm going to go ahead and peel the liner, that window film wants to roll towards you, and it could roll towards you and then just roll up like a torpedo, and then just introduce contamination that way. So that's one drawback to Lumar that you got to kind of keep mindful. So all right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down at this time. I definitely appreciate you guys spending the hour with me. This is the Tuesday night live stream. We do this every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, I'll probably get Matt back on here next week so that him and I can just shoot the shit and talk about what the hell's going on, because literally shit's changing on a week by week basis. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Like A week ago, if you told me that the shop would be shut down, I'd be running full mobile, I would have been like, what? So hopefully nothing goes too crazy and my life doesn't fall apart. So yeah. Again, before we close out, big shout out to our sponsors of the channel, Tint Wiz. Check them out, tintwiz.com. Solar Effects Window Films. Check them out, solareffectswindowfilms.com. And Dry Shrink Prep. You can check it out at dryshrinkprep.com. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see y'all next time.
You're the solution. You are